Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 10 of Sky Capsule Project, a mod pack by the Mediocre Modders. Well, in the last episode, I finished my end setup, and right over there we're getting a ton of capsule. But I started here because I wanted to show you I made a squeezer and a crusher that I will probably never use again. And I did that for two seeds. So if I come here, I'm just going to show you the two seeds. HOP Graphite Seeds right here. So for the HOP Graphite Seeds, I needed 4 HOP Graphite, which I think we'll never need, but I need to get all the seeds. And to get that, I needed to get HOP Graphite Dust, which I got in the industrial squeezer with coke dust, which I got by crushing coal coke. Then the other seed that I needed to get was sulfur. Sulfur might be useful in the future for when we get into mechanism, but I needed 4 sulfur dust, and these sulfur dust from Immerssive engineering worked. I basically just crushed a couple of blaze rod and I got that. I also got Ant seed, Prismarine seed, Ender Biotite seed, Experience seed, and Draconium seed. Yes, Draconium seeds. Those are important because we're going to be heavy into Draconium at some point. I don't know if I did this in the last episode or the episode before, but I think I forgot to mention it. I automated this process. So this EMC link I discovered can not only intake things but output things. So it's set to output magma blocks into the multi-servo press, which makes magma cream that goes in the centrifugal separator, push back the slime balls that get reprocessed into EMC. The cost of this is equal to 4 times the cost of this. Like, this is a EMC no loss producing magic blaze powder, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I'm happy with that. The blaze powder gets sent directly into the melter here, which gets automatically melted into blaze rod, and we have 17 stack. Now, that seems a lot, but if we want to do tier 3 resource, we need 21 stack. So we can't get that started today. And in my time lapse today, I might even duplicate this setup to get even more, because like this is obviously producing more magma cream than this can accept. So I'm thinking of maybe making a setup where I think it would be 1 for 4. So 4 centrifugal separator, because I just need so many blazing rod, and right now I can't trust the seed. Like if I come back here and look at this, I have 64 blaze rod seeds essence. And is it this one right here? Nope, that's gold. I don't know where the blaze rods are. Oh, maybe right here. Yes, blaze crop. And if I look in this chest, 19. And basically, 8 makes 6. So you know what? Let's just come here and grab the stack. I just want to see how much we actually can make with that. So we can make not even a stack. Yeah. So like I said, right now the seeds won't cut it. So I need to make sure that this setup is going to cut it and produce a lot more. So today, I would like to complete a couple of things. Like I would like to complete the dimensional quest, and for that, what did I just grab? These passive mob? Okay, whatever. So today we need to get some catalyst. No, sorry. We need to get a steel casing to go under the end generator so that we can get the better capsule. And might as well finish Industrial Foregoing. So let's go upstairs. And I just want to see what's my pink slime status. How many? 6 bucket. Yeah, that's perfect. That's technically exactly what I wanted, the 6 bucket. So that's kind of surprising. So first we're going to need to make a dissolution chamber, because I need a dissolution chamber that has latex in it, and I need a dissolution chamber that has pink slime in it, and I don't want the two to mix. So I'm going to need gold diamond bucket chest, gold diamond, gold bucket, and a chest, perfect. Then we're going to need to grab a frame. So I want to make 12 advanced frame. So I'm going to grab... How do I have... Okay, wait a moment. Wait a moment. I don't have only 5. It's just that they're in a different chest somewhere else. Not here. Yeah, right here. So I'm going to need 12 of these. 13, because I also need to craft the machine. And I should be able to craft the machine right now. So let's do that. Perfect. Let's go back here. And I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to need some energy cable, sorry. Like this. And put that right there. So this is not going to fill with anything. We're going to bucket the pink slime in. So right here, I need to start making... Oh, I want to keep... What do I do with the pithing machine? Block breaker, animal baby separator, fluid extractor. Just checking quickly. Yeah, no, I don't care. I want all of those 12 transformed. So, for those 12, I'm going to need nether brick, iron ingot, and gold gear. So, let's grab that. Nether brick. Let's grab a stack. Gold gear. Those are a bit expensive, so let's grab half a stack. Iron ingot. Let's grab a stack. And let's grab a stack of plastic. I want to check something. So let's do... Nope, that's not what I want to do. If I do this and... what is it again? Just show me the recipe, please. You know what? Let's do it this way. So it's going to be plastic, nether brick, iron, plastic, nether brick, gold gear. We can only put one of each, unfortunately, so let's log these inputs. And I want to do a quick test. Let's grab a chest and a pipes, and let's grab just this tool. I know I have one on my thing, but just whatever. Let's put that right there and say extract. And if I put all of this in here, I'm just wondering if it... Oh, yes, it does work. So this is semi-automated and is going to get me the 12 simple machine frame. So while we're waiting, I'm going to grab 6 bucket, and I'm going to grab the pink slime and put it in the other dissolution chamber. So let's go up here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's come back down here and we can put all of this in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. And then right here we can start grabbing those. And what's the recipe for those? Those go into the dissolution chamber with gold netherite plastic. So I'm going to need 12, so I'm going to need 24 of each. So 24. You know what? I'm going to make the same setup because why not? So chest and pipe. Chest and pipe. I'm going to need to remove this, unfortunately. And that went into my magic chest and my magic backpack. Let's put that back right there. Do this and then do this. I need some diamond gear. So that I need only 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sometimes I just count faster than this thing actually goes. Nope, 24. So what else? I need gold and netherite. I choose something on the ground, the buckets, but they went there. Perfect. So gold right here. And I need only 24. So let's just do this and this and this and this and voila. Then I need the netherite scraps. So those I'm going to have to make with a couple of these. Grab this and go netherite scraps. 64. Great. So I don't need 64, so we're going to do the same little deal and put the rest in here. Yes, what we already had. So I think I already had just enough, which is crazy, but you know, it happens. So let's come back right here, and then we can go this right here, netherite, plastic, and gold, and lock. And now I can show all of that in here because that's going to be automated. Grab these and put them here. And this is basically pending more of these. We'll probably put more at some point. Right now I don't really care because I have a plan and I'm just following the plan. So I can grab this, and if we go back to the quest, what happened with the sound? I guess I muted by mistake? That's kind of weird. Sorry for the mute, guys. Hope it didn't mute the microphone. So Industrial Foregoing, we got the advanced machine frame, and then here, meat feeder. The meat feeder is amazing. You can put it in your head bubble slot, and as long as it's filled with liquid meat, it will automatically fill your hunger bar as needed. I'm not gonna make that because, let's be honest, I don't care. I already have the backpack that's feeding me, so maybe at some point. Right now I just really don't care. I'm gonna give me a Supreme Black Hole unit, Supreme Black Hole unit, Supreme Black Hole tank, and a Black Hole controller. I'm not 100% sure what to do with those. So for now, I'm gonna put them in the backpack and just kind of forget about them for now. Let's grab all of these. What I really want to do though is get these into mechanism steel casing. So I'm going to need a fluid encapsulator and a magma. So let me just, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So magma crucible right here, and fluid something right here. And then I get energy cable. And I can just make this setup ugly right beside it. I know it's not pretty, but hey, right now I just want to get things done. So like this, and then we're going to go magma crucible right here, put encapsulator right here, put all of these in there, and I'm going to go grab a stack of steel that I'm going to melt. A stack might be too much, but I have steel seed now. If I really need steel that bad, I can produce more as required. It's just sad that the steel is not an EMCable resource, so it might be problematic. So let's output that to the right. Let's put an input on the top. This one, let's go input to the right, auto input, auto output, and output to the top. Let me grab 2 drawers. Not gonna use them, but I'll have them. They'll be there for if I do decide to automate this a little bit more. And then these are going to start filling. And you know what? Time to use this time in a bottle. How much faster does that make it? Oh, I wasted a lot of my time in a bottle, but yeah, that's already 1 and already 2. So now I can go to the end and set that up. That's the only reason I wanted to do this much Industrial Foregoing. So now that I'm in the end, here's what you need to do. Remove this and remove that. Make sure that they're done producing. So done producing, and let's put the steel casing right under those. Then let's try this again. And technically now they should go in there, and this is not full. Oh, am I going to be, you know what? I'm going to do something just for 1 second. Oh, that gave me the upgrade. Well, I'll reset it, don't worry. I'm doing that just so that I can key and lock it in. So let's put that back here, grab the key, and go lock this in. Yeah, this is locked. Put that back in my thing, and then we can reconfigure this to extract. And again, sorry, to extract. and we're going to put the advanced upgrade in it, and then we can go back home because the capsule are transferring back home. So I'll just be able to grab them back home and do whatever I need to finish that quest. So we just finished Industrial Foregoing. And now, with this, ooh, yes, we're going to, you know what? This chest is in the way. I should never have placed it there. It's just me being lazy. You know, none of this setup should be here, to be honest. So let's just grab a pipe and a jar. Pipe. And a jar, like so. Extend this and put this right there. And this, yeah, it puts the right capsule in it. I'm going to lock it because I don't want to take a chance of anything else going in there. And voila. So if I grab all of these advanced capsule, what I need to craft is 1 Draconium ore. And okay. This is something I'm not going to do, but I want to finish the quest line. So to craft the dragon's breath, you need 4 stack in a bottle in an encapsulating transmutator. I'm definitely going to do that once, just not in this episode. Since I was smart enough to grab the dragon's breath from the dragon, all I'm going to do right now is go like this and put that right back because I've claimed the quest, which means we finished another chapter, I believe. Oh no. Oh yes, there's one thing missing. So in Dimensional Resource, it talks about Overworld Resource, which we did, and it talks about the Chaos Crystal. You will need Chaos Fragment to craft some of the endgame items. In order to get Chaos Fragment, you either need to kill the Chaos Guardian from the Chronic Evolution or progress through bees. The Chaos Guardian is an extremely difficult fight. You will need to get fully upgraded armors and weapons from the Chronic Evolution and venture 10,000 blocks in any cardinal direction from the Ender Dragon platform. If you don't want to fight the Guardian, you can go through the bee breeding process to obtain the Chaos Bee. Note that it is also time-consuming, but much less dangerous. I'm just going to claim this so I can finish the quest line, the chapter, but not sure I want to fight that dragon. I'm not interested. I'm going to grab the Nether Star block though, and that is super important because with the Nether Star block, we're going to be able to make the Nether Star seed. So let me just show you, which is something I'm going to do in my time lapse. Nether Star seed. Nether Star seeds. Perfect, right here. So to make those, we have everything that we need. And you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm doing it right now. So grab all of this. Keep only 4 of those. And then we'll go downstairs. I'm going to need 5 Insanium Essence, which I've done. Like, I've prepared for this, so why not, like, benefit from it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go back up. Why 5? Because I need 1 farmland for it. I didn't put all of the farmland. So then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 1 of these. Oh, 1 that I'll put here. And voila. And while we're waiting, I'll go here and say, give me a farmland. So that I can go farmland like this. And grab the seed. And I'm just checking the place. Nether Star is the first in the line of 6. So I can come back here. Put this in here. And put this in my backpack. Whew. 1 second, I was worried. I'll get used to this, don't worry. So every 2-minute 3, we'll get 1 Nether Star Essence. And 9 Nether Star Essence gives me 1 Nether Star Shard. And 1 Nether Star Shard, 3, gives me a Nether Star. So very slow, but that's why I needed to get it started. And by the end of this episode, I might have a solution for us. So I had 2 options for this episode. My first option for sure was that I wanted to make a stack of the tier 3 resource. But until the 21 stack, I can't do it. And even if I get the tier 3 resource, I still have a power problem. And I think it's more than time that we get into more Powah. So let's get started with that mod. So it wants us to, let's start from here. First, it wants us to make a energizing rod, orb. You'll need to begin energizing certain items to get further into Powah. At this stage, you can only progress so far into Powah. Gold plus iron equals energized steel, blaze rod plus powder, or powder makes blazing crystal, diamond makes niotic crystal. You probably don't have enough power to make it worth trying to progress quickly to niotic. That's what this chapter is for. We'll begin producing much more power very shortly. So for energizing orb, we're gonna need a ton of support items. And most of the support items are EMCable. So let's search for Powah. And we're going to stay right here in the beautiful grass and start working. So the first thing we need to do, we need to make some of these things, like some of these basic things. So we're going to want dielectric rod, but for that we need dielectric paste, and dielectric paste is made either with resource capsule or blaze powder, which I don't want to use right now, or there's this nice recipe. So I'm going to use this nice recipe. So I'm going to grab 3 coal, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to grab 2 clay, 1, 2, and I'm going to grab a lava bucket, like so. Then I can come right here and go coal, clay, lava bucket. Voila, we have dielectric paste, and I can go and put that in the EMC system. And now that we have dielectric paste, I can go boom. And you know what? Let's grab 2. I don't know why we need so much, but stupid rain. Then I need some iron. So I'm going to grab some iron. And I'm going to do the usual. I'm going to grab some redstone and redstone, the 2 sorts. And then we can go and continue crafting. So with the dielectric paste, we need to make some dielectric rods. So I need some iron bar, like so. And then I can make the dielectric rod horizontal, which is EMCable. So now I'm going to come back right here. I'm going to throw these in there and the rod in there, and then click rod and grab 2 stacks of those. Perfect. Now that we have the dielectric rod, we want to make nope. Wait, let's just do it smarterly. We need a basic capacitor. So let's make 8 basic capacitor. And the reason I'm making 8 is that if you put 2 together, it gives you a large. If you put a single one together, it gives you a small. And all of these things are EMCable. So now stack, stack, stack. Boom. That's what having resource is all about. Then what's the next thing that we can make? There's something else that I want to make. So these are the energy cable basic, but I need the energy cable starter. So I need to do this. And then we can do energy cable starter. That we're already going to pass over immediately. Hello. No, I was doing this, sorry. So with this energy cable, oh, I can just pass over the energy cable basic. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. And these upgrade into energy cable Arden, which I can't do right now. So that's fine. What else can I do with the dielectric rod? Just give me a second. I want to make this, the cube. Okay, the cube, I'm also going to need the other direction rod. And I'm not going to EMC those, because whenever I need those, I'll just make them like this. And I can go 1, 1. Wow. Talk about clicking everywhere like this. And do this little cube dielectric casing. And then we can go back here, show this and this in there. And then we can just go dielectric casing like this. And cable like that. And a stack of each. Here we go. I think that's pretty much all of the basic stuff that we need to get started. So now, if I come back here, it wants us to make an energizing orb. We're going to need 6 glass. 7 glass, I think. You know what? We're going to need glass. Let's just grab glass. So let's come back right here. Grab the dielectric casing, and we want to make... yeah, we're going to want to make that too, but let's grab the orb for... You know what? Orb, like this. We want to make one. This is EMCable, so we're just going to throw it in there. I don't think I'll ever make really more than one right now, but perfect. So that's done. What's the next thing in the quest? So that gives us an energizing rod starter. Let's look at it. Energizing rod starter. I want the upgraded one, so now I'm going to need some quartz. And I hope I have a stack of quartz. So quartz is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's make a stack of quartz. Well, 2 stacks, I guess. And you know what? Since we made 2 stacks, that makes 16 block and a stack. So now we can come back here, and we're already going to upgrade this one. I don't want to use any of the starter. I want to at least be on basic. So that's on basic, which was what this quest was all about. I'd highly recommend upgrading the energizing rod as quickly and as highly as you can. It makes further energizing recipes so much quicker. Most things in Powah are crafted from the previous tier, so you'll need to craft the basic one before going to harden, but I would recommend going immediately to harden once you're able. And it gives us 2 gold and 2 iron. Guess why? I'm not going to let you guess for a long time. It's because that's what you need to get started. So now I'm going to put some energy cable right here, and I'm going to place this energizing rod right here. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about this. It doesn't connect to this. So wait a second. I'm going to put a energy cable right here. This, yes. And then I'm going to put that on here. And then I'm going to put the energizing orb right here. And I'm going to put the iron and the gold in it. So 2 gold. Wait. Let me just check. Energized, hardened. Energized steel is made from 1 gold and 1 iron. It gave us 2. I'm not quite sure why, because since hardened is EMCable, that's not going to be a problem. Now, how do we connect the 2 though? That's fairly simple. Well, first off, which I'm not sure, is do these 2 connect? Yes, they do! Oh, perfect. So that's it. That's done at least. I was going to put an energy cell in between the 2, but you know what? That's good enough. Now I can grab this and EMC it and go to harden. So I'll be able to, energize. I'll be able to make the seed, but I'll do that in the time lapse. Now that I have all of this energized steel, I'm going to grab, oh, that's taking too long. Grab this and this, which went into my backpack, of course. And now I'm going to go back up here and say energized rod, hardened capacitor. So let's make a hardened, let's make 4. And those are EMCable, which is why I made 4, because I want to keep some to be able to EMC them. And you know what? I should have made more. Now I have to harden them now, capacitor. And guess what? Of course, we grab a stack of these. And now these cables, where are my power cable? They can also be upgraded, which I'm going to do right now. And again, these are EMCable. So we're going to go, everything after this tier though is no longer EMCable. So if I do this and I go to harden, I can now grab a stack of these. I can do this and I can place this down. And basically we can now go to the blazing level. So I'm going to pre-prepare that. And the only reason I'm going to make those right now, I'm not going to upgrade in this episode, but I want to make the seed. So 1 blaze rod. Hey, the other one connected. Why didn't you? Oh, that's weird. Okay, it just connects, but afterwards. So this blazing rod, you know what? Let me show you. So when you put this blazing rod into an energizing orb like this, you get a blazing crystal, and once we get 4 blazing crystal, we'll be able to make the blazing crystal seed. And that's the second tier it was talking about. And the third tier is diamond, which we can also make. So I'm going to grab 4 diamonds, and once that is done, I love that you see the percentage. I'm going to need to make 4, but the other 3 I'm going to do in my time lapse because once again, I don't need to do this in front of you. And I've started my diamond, so now let's go back to the quest. So if I go back to the quest, we got the energized steel, which they wanted us to make 8, but once you have EMC on it, we're done. And then energizing rod, harden. And then, see, we made the blazing crystal, then we're going to make the niotic. But the spirited crystal, we can't do right now because we need emerald, which is tier 3. And nitro crystal is even worse because nitro crystal needs a nether star, 2 blocks of redstone, and a block of blazing crystal. That's going to take 1 or 2 episodes before we go to that. That being said, multiple option. Okay, so we're not going to put a quest for every kind and tier of power generating block for Powah in this quest line. But do know that there are quite a few options. There are fernators, magmators, thermos, and reactors. Pick which one you feel is best. They all have positive and negatives. Reactor are usually the best choice, but are costly to build and require the most resources to run. I am going to use these reactor, but only when I get to niotic. I don't want to deal with all the in-between. And anyway, so let's just click that and let me show you. For the reactors, we need these blocks, and we need 36 of them. And to make the lowest level reactor, which would make 10k Fe per tick, which is great, I still need uranite. And uranite is a tier 3 resource, with large capsule, or with the seed. So until we have the seed, we're going to need power in between. So I'm going to go with the fernator. I don't want to have to deal with magma. Magmator and fernator, like, let me show you. The magmator is right here, and the magmator, the highest I can make right now is harden. It gives 100 Fe per tick, and the fernator harden also is 180. Oh, it's even, no, they're the same. So they're the same. One, I can use EMC link and just pipe coal block into it, or charcoal block. So that's what I'm going to go with. So right now, let's make a fernator. So let's do this, and let's make a fernator starter. We're going to need a furnace, like so. You know what? Let's make 8. 8. Perfect. Why 8? I don't know. I just want to make so many. So can I even make just the next level? No. See, the first level, like, these are the kind of semi-annoying quests where, oh, they don't stack. Okay, so 4 it is. And show that for my pack. And then we can upgrade this. Upgrade this, and upgrade this. And then upgrade it again. Oh, let's do it with this. And again. And again. And again. Perfect. So now I can put these 4 right down here. Oh yes, thank you. I wanted to put you 1 back just because, you know, I want it to be different. They're not going to stay there, boys. Don't worry. I'm not going to leave that there. And we have our first niotic crystal, which means I can just put the next one in there, the next blaze rod, because like I said, I want to make the seeds. That wasn't even a quest though. I just wanted to start making power with them. So charcoal, 1, 2, 3. Really? Go 4. And then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that already is producing more power than all of my dynamos down there. So yeah, that's amazing. What's the percentage on this? 94. So I'm just going to wait a little bit to do this and this. And what I really want to do is energy storage. So now, let's do the energy storage. So okay, let me show you I don't know what I want to do. So energy storage. I'm going to want an energy cell nitro. 140 million Fe and 400k Fe per tick. But to do that, I'm going to need 2 energy cells spirited, which I can't make yet, which means I'm going to need 4 niotic, which I can't make yet, which means I'm going to need 8 blazing, which I can't make yet, which means I'm going to need 16 harden, which I can make, and I'm going to need 32 basic, which I can make. So now I'm going to grab a drawer like this. I'm going to put down right here. Grab this and do this. And then I'm going to get rid of a couple of things. This in my toolbox. I'm going to put these 2. Hardened capacitor. Okay, perfect. Everything else, you know what? I'm going to go here. I don't need the potion of swiftness. Everything else is okay. And now I can come right here and I can start making these 32 starter cells. Well, that's 6. Put them in there. And, oh, what am I missing now? I'm missing iron. So let's grab some iron. I'm going to need a stack and a half, I think. I said. So let's do this, and then we can go 8. So that's 14. And then we're going to do, we need basic capacitor tiny. So tiny. Let's grab a stack. And let's do this, stack these, and do this. So that's going to be 16, well, which I can't make because I don't. So now I'm at 26, and everything else went into my pack. So let's do that again. And then I can go 26, 30. Oh, I'm too shy. What am I missing? Do this, and we'll see what we're missing. Oh, everything. So I'm missing tiny and iron ingot. So tiny and iron ingots. And we can come back here and just make sure, yes, I'm missing only 2. Only 2. So 1 and 2. And grab everything else. And then put that in here. So now, how much space do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's come back here. And then we can do the... Oh, I could craft those directly. Well. I feel semi kind of dumb, but okay. So let's do this. And we're going to need another drawer. I think I screwed up. Like screwed up semi kind of bad. Let me just do this right here and put those in there. And right now I can do this because they're not powered, but if they did contain some power, I would not be able to put them in a drawer, I believe. Another one. Oh. And nope. No. Don't do that. Another one and a 4th one. So let's just grab another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And continue on down that road. Oh, iron. I need so much material to do this. Like, that's kind of why it's something that you don't necessarily start early. And as you've seen, I've not had any problem progressing, even though I didn't do this earlier. So this, and put those there. Then grab the last 8 and do this. I need to do it 2 more times. And this. Okay, so now why I said I think I screwed up. Let me just go back here, and like I said, to do this, I'm going to need 2 of these. 2 times 2, 4. Times 2, 8. Times 2, 16. Times 2, 32. So I need 32 energy cell basic, not 16. So now, if I go to energy cell basic and I use this, okay, I need what's this? Basic capacitor and dielectric casing. So capacitor, basic. Nope. Like this. And I need casing. Like this. And now, you know what? I forgot to continue. I need to make sure that I'm continuing this always. So set this one, if I do like this, 25, and 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and voila. And what did I needed to get that back. So I'm good with that. So now that I have the 32 that I wanted, I'm going to make just one harden. And the reason I'm going to make just one harden is I'm going to do the rest in my time lapse. So this is one harden. So I made harden cable, harden rod, and harden energy cell. So in my time lapse, which is what I need to start talking about now, I'm going to be making, so I'm going to be upgrading these 8 fernator. Oh no, they're already hardened. I'm going to be upgrading all of these energy cell to harden. And if I come here and I grab these power cable and I do this, and I put this here, look at this. It's filling, right now it's filling super fast because it's emptying the power stores. But once the power stores are emptied, since this produces how much? 180. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 32, 4, 5, 6, 7, 720 Fe per tick. So 4 is not enough. And why is 4 not enough? Well. This is going to be the time for the one last thing of this episode. So there's one thing that I've been, well, there's going to be more than one last thing, but you knew that already. Oh, that did give me one extra. Well, I might throw one off the board. I don't care all that much. So right here, in these starting things, we did the simple magnet. So I didn't do this one. I just want to get it done, and it's going to be upgraded. I'm going to need 4 gold and a glowstone. So let's come back here because glowstone, oh wow, that was a beautiful sound. I don't even know where that came from. So let's grab, I already have 1 gold, so I'm going to grab 3 more gold. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to, what was it called? I need to find what it was called. It's called the demagnetization coil. Demagnetization coil right here. I'm going to craft this. And then I'm going to craft this. And I'm only doing that for the beautiful sound of chapter completed, which I believe is the 3rd one in this episode. Industrial Foregoing, Dimensional Resource, Simple Magnet, and then I want to get into Power Pot. Okay, so Power Pot. This Power Pot Mark 1, when you put a seed in it, it takes the same time. It doesn't take longer, but during that 2.5 minutes or whatever, it needs 1500 Fe per tick, which is why I'm going to need maybe 12 of those fernator back there. But it's going to give me 16 essence or 16 seed or 16 of the magical fertilizer. So now that we have real power, we can do this. We're going to need 4 compressed iron, 2 compressed copper, 2 compressed redstone. So a pot, compressed, I'm going to search for compressed because it's going to be easier. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can go, like this and do, let's search for Power Pot right now. Why am I always on uppercase? I don't know. It's so right here. It's so bizarre. So let's grab this, and this is EMCable. So let's throw it in there. And then let's grab it again. And to make the next level, what is it that we need? Let's just check. For the second level, I need compressed diamond, compressed gold, and lapis lazuli. So compressed again. Let's grab the lapis first. Lapis, so 1, 2. And then the compressed. Huh? I don't have compressed gold. Okay, so let's grab a stack of compressed gold. And what's the other one? Compressed diamonds. So let's grab a block of diamond, and we're going to compress those and put them in. So like this and like this, which is way overkill, but it all goes back in the EMC system, so I don't care. And now let's do this and do this. And now we can put this back, this, and this power pot, which we can grab again. And the reason I wanted to go to the second level is that this is 1500 FE per tick. This one is 3000 FE per tick, but it's a stack of essence at a time. So yeah, I'm going to go in a time lapse, and in my time lapse, I'm going to make sure that I generate enough FE, that I generate 3000 FE per tick. And the seed that I'm going to put in there is the blazing seed. Oh, I need my diamonds. And the reason I'm going to put the blazing seed is I want to accrue as much stuff as possible so that in the next episode, as a little side note, I can upgrade this to blazing, I can upgrade one to blazing, and I can upgrade this one to blazing, just to show you that in my time lapse, I can upgrade all of them to blazing. Then I'm going to replace the seed to niotic, which means that the episode after, so my idea would be that over the next episode, in one episode, so next episode, I'm going to upgrade this and this for the quest, and the rest I'm going to upgrade in the time lapse, but I'm going to upgrade everything that I have here in my time lapse. In the next episode, I should be getting tier 2 resource, which means I'm going to unlock spirited crystal and make the seed, which means that in the 2 episodes from now, I'm going to have transferred the seed to niotic, and I'm going to be upgrading everything to niotic, which means that in my 3rd episode, I hopefully can make the nitro crystal and upgrade all of those to spirited. And in my 4th episode, we'll be able to upgrade all of those to nitro. And if we have enough uranite, we're going to be able to look into making that super mega incredibly powerful reactor. Because if I come back here at Powah, the reactor nitro will generate 800k FE per tick. Oh no, sorry, 5.4k. Wait, 5.4k? That's not. It's good, but it's not. What am I missing? 100. Yeah, okay. So 5.4k FE per tick. So that's one Mark II power pot. That being said, if I come back to the quest right here, I'm just curious to know. So the next one is 128 for 6,000 FE. And the last one is 256 for 12,000 FE. So 2 niotic power reactor could power one of those. I just don't know how they're made. Let me check. So this one's not EMCable, and it needs a lot of emerald and compressed blaze block, so that's not happening soon. And the next level is nether star block, so we're going to need nether seed before we do that. But at least getting 1 stack per craft, imagine having that passively for the important seed. It's going to mean the world to our generation. But, like I said, that's going to be it for today's episode. And if I go back here and check, I'm pretty sure I have 21 stack of blaze. Yes, so next episode, tier 3 resource, and we're going to get enough of each tier 3 resource to make all of the 6 seeds. And with all of the 6 seeds, we're going to finish the mystical agriculture. And when we finish mystical agriculture, so sorry, we're going to do tier 3 resource and finish it, which is going to give us 4 tier 3 mini catalysts at 12 million each. But it's also going to give us, where's the mystical agriculture? 1 hot vents, 1 for each of these catalysts. which is really interesting. And then we'll see. So in not the next episode, but in 2 episodes, I'm probably going to start refined storage. It's just there's so much things to do, and I'm having so much fun. So I'm gonna go into time lapse now. In my time lapse, I'm gonna make the 4 new seeds that we talked about: the energized, the blazing, and the niotic. Oh, that's 3. Where did I count 4 for? Oh, because I already made the nether star seed. Look at this. I already have 8, which is almost 1 nether star shard. Anyway, so I'm going to make that. I'm going to make the 3 seeds, and I'm going to upgrade all of this to the harden. And these are already hardened. This is already hardened. This is already hardened. So all I'm going to do basically is make enough of those Fernator to power. I'm hesitating between 1 or 2 pot. I think I'm going to make it to power 2 pot because I want to be able to blaze through power as fast as possible. And if with the 2 pot, it makes it so that next episode I can upgrade the rod, a battery, and a Fernator 2 level in a go, it means that during my time lapse, I'm going to be able to upgrade all of this. And we're just going to be able to progress like crazy. So, you know what? I'm also going to prepare one last thing. If you guys remember, we had this that we needed to make a Blacker Lotus. And for the Blacker Lotus, we need 5 million FE, 2 diamonds, and 4 mystical black flower. The Blacker Lotus is some... Ooh! My mana is full. I'm going to need to craft tablets. So in my time lapse, I'm also going to craft some tablet and empty those because I need to be producing mana for later for the terrasteel and whatnot. So if I come back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I want to start that because when we get to the next episode, well, at least we're going to have the Black Lotus. And depending on how long the next episode take, we might also be able to... Depending, I think that the tier 3 resource is really not going to be that long, and we're going to have to wait to generate the capsule. So we might make the terrestrial agglomeration plate and 4 terrasteel to make the seeds. And we might make the flux dust just so that we're able to get started with Flux Network. Because Flux Network is a way to send power anywhere just with a point from the magic of nowhere. So instead of having these long-ass energy pipe everywhere, we're going to be able to put a point wherever we need power, and it's going to be so much easier. And they have their own storage system, so I think that's going to be good. But during my time lapse, I'm going to let this go, and hopefully next episode, it's going to be ready. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be. Next episode, tier 3 resource, and also tier 3 resource, and also talking, and also finishing Botania. And the episode after that, it's probably going to be the Flux Network and getting started on the, what's it called again? Wow, refined storage. But guys, things are going so well, and we completed 3 full quest line today. 4? 3. That was amazing. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.